Josh Cook with you here on TexanLive.com out at Texas State 7-on-7 tournament with Tomball Memorial head coach Finis Vanover. Second straight year y'all are here. How much benefit do you see from this as you continue to put more years of this under y'all's belt?
Well, it's tremendous for the kids for 4 or 5 reasons, and that's, first of all, out playing together, building team morale and camaraderie and a cohesiveness, getting used to the Texas heat and weather, running, jumping, covering, catching, throwing, those things in the skill department. That's the largest thing that you get from it is that they're out here running and jumping and catching and throwing and covering. On defense, the same thing. So the skill development is the most important thing. The competition, real heavy, fast competition is another thing that's so important. So there's lots of great things that come from this.
We talked a few weeks ago about your team's upcoming season. You mentioned the speed is there from the track program that y'all have at Tomball Memorial, and the depth is there as well as y'all been building this program up. How excited are you to finally kind of have everything coming together here?
Well, it's a nice feeling for a change, and we just got, of course, we got to stay healthy, and we got to have those big kids come through up front, pushing and pulling, which we think we've really made giant strides in also. And we've got one more big lineman challenge competition next week over at Tomball High School, and so we'll kind of get our last little taste of that. And we got about 4 of those flooded out like everything else did this spring, but in the first 3 that we went to, we finished in the top 5 in every one of those, and with lots of fine competition from the big schools. So we really think, like you said, it's all coming together. We think the light is at the end of the tunnel, and we're almost coming out of that tunnel now. So we can't get to August 1st fast enough. The boys are excited as we've ever been. We had as good a spring as we've ever had. The physical development is finally getting there, stature-wise and strength-wise and toughness-wise, and then the skill development, like you said, along with that track prowess, is really starting to pay off.
Who are going to be some key components in y'all's offense and defense this year to be successful?
Well, we've got so many returning players. We sub a lot. We run kids in and out of the ball game. We'll use 5 or 6 tailbacks a game. I'm not afraid to go to any of our depth level on the quarterbacks. Defensively, the same thing. In the secondary, we play lots of those kids and rotate them fresh. So we have lots of kids returning with varsity experience, and we have lots of kids who started, somewhere, sometime for a set number of games, and then some for the whole season. But we've got 2 outstanding athletes and young men, Drew Baker and Jordan Guidry, that are our top 2 quarterbacks, and one will be a junior, one will be a sophomore. We've got some outstanding running backs coming that were all in that track program, and Armani Blanc and Reginald Robinson, and we got we got 2 coming up off the JV teams that really did well, and Bryce Perkins was a starter for us, mostly at linebacker, but played a lot at tailback and running back, catching balls out of the backfield, and he scored a ton of touchdowns this summer catching the ball. He was also the lead leg on all our relay teams. So that part of the thing, as far as the wide receivers, Christian Cross and Jordan Grice, and just you could just go on and on and on. We've got a lot of kids that are coming back with Trent Chin. His dad is the one coaching our team for us, and he's another underclassman still. He'll be a junior. He played for us as a sophomore all last year, backed his brother up. That was so good for us last year. He's going up to East Texas Baptist, so we've got a great nucleus coming back. And like I said, I think it's going to all come back, boil down to if our big boys can just stay in there and push and pull and really utilize the development that they've done. I think we're going to be fine.
Finally, Coach, what is going to be the key to success for your team this season?
Stay healthy. Everybody show up and contribute as much as they can every day and get a little bit better at something each day for the length of the season. That's going to be the big thing. We can't be a flash in the pan, but we need to start fast and keep it going from that very first week all the way on. So got 2 great scrimmages to start the season off. The first one with Waller, our district opponent, 10 weeks later. We're going to scrimmage them. Coach Phillips and I have known each other for 150 years apiece, and we've been playing each other since the 80s. And So we're going to scrimmage. We had a great relationship, 12 miles apart, and so we're going to do that. And then we go over to Kingwood, and we're going to do a three-way with them and Cy Creek and them. And so then we're going to up the ante with that one a little bit. So if we can come out of those healthy and perform well early, right off the bat in those first 3 games, and stay healthy, we got a chance of being good.
All right, Coach. Well, football season's only around the corner, and we can't wait to see your team out on the field.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
All right, with Finis Vanover of Tomball Memorial, I'm Josh Cook on TexanLive.com.